affirmations, they're really reflections a lot of times that have a positive angle to them. So they're positive reframes. They emphasize a strength, or they notice and appreciate a positive action. They should be generous, should be positive and exhibit caring, and strengthen the relationship. I was reading something today about, using the recent Family Networker, about kind of excessive parental praise. I know a lot of people talk about that as something that frustrates them. And I think what happens is that we get concerned that kids get too much praise, and so they become spoiled, or they don't really, know much about themselves. And actually, what this person was arguing, which I think is interesting, is when too much praise is just kind of given out, like for any little thing, that at some point, like kids don't really trust the adults who are giving the praise. It's like, how do I know you're for real? I mean, how do I know this is something that's really good? Because it just seems like I didn't really do anything. There's a kind of a similar thing here in that we want to make sure when we're doing affirmations that we're validating the valid. And we want to try to find as many positive attributes, really have a strength-based focus in all that our folks do, but also, making sure that it's a real quality, if you will. And what I'd like you to do here is you kind of look at just some of the examples. Is you can comment positively on an attribute. So this is a nice example. You're a strong person, a real survivor. And statement of appreciation. I'm glad that you're open and honest. I'm glad that you got here today. I mean, even when people are having a lot of struggles in their lives, the fact that they show up and they engage in some way is something you can really give a positive attribute to. And this is reinforcing. We want to hear this stuff. We want to catch somebody for doing something right. I've noticed that as much as you as much as you often get into fights in your housing complex, that you went a whole week without getting into any problems at all. A compliment, you did a really nice job putting together that display. An expression of hope, caring, or support. So I really wish you the best of luck on your job interview. All these things are really important because they increase engagement. They have people really want to be with you. And to share with you and to trust you. And here's an activity I really like to do because I think people come up with really great stuff. It's called mining for affirmations. Sometimes I think even with the best intention, we're not quite sure how to do this. So what I'd like to do is, I would like you to give me just lists of positive qualities that you notice in the folks that you work with.